and what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kia with Kia B.
This is Tech Guy from the Hive, and welcome to Flosstube Part 2.
Part 2. We've already filmed almost a whole Flosstube, but we've had a lot of interruptions today, which is fine. Yeah, it's totally fine.
Life happens.
So, we are coming back from a long day at school. I have hat hair.
Me too.
Yes. Our school that we meet at is a church, and they have a lot of like the old fluorescent lighting, and I would come home every day for over a year now, come home every day that we have community and have a migraine and like be done for the day and have to go back to bed. So a few weeks ago, my friend was like, why don't you try wearing a ball cap? So I started doing that.
Who would have thought that?
It's wonderful.
It's great.
Except for the fact that we come home and we film on days that we have community day. And I've had hair, but that's okay.
It's all right.
Yes. So
We had a nice break.
yes, an unexpected break.
Unknowingly.
Yes, we did not expect to have a break last week. We were going to film on Tuesday, but we had an unexpected dinner with Chris and Chelsea from Ale and Ada, which was wonderful as always. And so then we were like, okay, well, we'll film on Wednesday night. And then Wednesday night, I don't remember what happened, but we didn't film.
Just life.
And then we were like, okay, well, at this point, if we film on Thursday night and we film again on Tuesday, that's not really going to show like a ton of progress.
Right.
So we thought, okay, we'll just wait and film again on Tuesday. So
here we are.
Yes. So it's been an interesting 2 weeks. Not anything really big has happened.
Just life.
Still chugging away on our same patterns. So the actual stitching portion of this video will not be very long. Actually, I think the whole video may be kind of short.
Yes.
But we just wanted to come on and share our stitching with you guys and
say hello.
Hello. Yes, we hope you have had a fantastic couple of weeks since we have seen you. We hope to get better about filming on the day we say we're going to film.
Things happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So, anything new?
Nope, just sitting next to you.
You have beard mask, or mask beard, I mean.
I just...
Anybody else, their husbands have mask beard?
I didn't know how you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Everyone else's beard.
Anybody else have beard mask? Or dang, mask beard. Yikes. Yikes.
Anywho.
Yes. So, we hope that we know like a lot of parents are really getting back into the school year. A lot of public schools have figured out that it's maybe not the best to meet in a public school setting. And so a lot of parents have been thrown into a homeschool setting. So if that is you, we are thinking of and praying for you guys. We have homeschooled. This is our 8th year homeschooling total. And so,
I think it's different between choosing to homeschool and being thrown into homeschool.
Yes. So if we can help you in any way, shape, or form,
be your cheerleader.
Please let us know. Yes.
You'll do that.
Because it is very different when you choose to do it and when you all of a sudden that's your only option. So yeah.
Great.
Yeah, we are just finishing our 10th week of school. So, or I guess we're just into our 10th week of school. So I think we've got a good routine set now where we're at. So.
How more weeks left?
26. I had to think about it because we only have 18 left of community, but we have 26 left of school.
Good night.
I know.
We're gonna end early this year.
Yes.
We're gonna need to.
So.
Got things to do.
Yeah. So,
anyway.
And this is a challenging year. I mean, it's our 10-year-old. It's just the level of work has really stepped up. The intensity of homeschooling has stepped up for him. So a lot of days we're going all day long.
Some of the stuff that I read and look over as schoolwork is like, did I actually learn this?
You're right.
Or
Yes.
I am stuck on this math. I'm going to have to phone a friend.
Yeah.
Or phone your dad. Be like, hey, I don't
My dad's a
understand
math
this.
whiz.
Yes.
So, and sometimes I will have called my dad or, FaceTimed him and explained the way that they want me to teach it to him. And my dad's like, I don't even understand why they're doing that. So,
Okay.
yes.
We're getting old. We're set in our ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Anywho.
So, getting ready to wrap up another month and head into October, which is your busy time at work.
The iceberg is ahead. I can see the tip of the iceberg, and it's gonna be crazy this year for retail.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're just gonna coast in and hope for the best.
Hopefully we can land on Plymouth Rock.
Yes. Okay, speaking of Plymouth Rock, I can't talk. Y'all know that I have been monogamously stitching on Coming to America.
Which is odd for me to see you just be a monogamous
I know.
stitcher.
Well, I'm not about to be a monogamous stitcher, so I'll talk to you about it in a minute. But, so this is Coming to America from Brenda Gervais with I Needle and Thread, and I've been chugging away at this. I am a little bit off of my 250 stitches a day, but that's okay. I'm not super far off. I'm still coasting.
Are we playing catch up today?
So you can put that down
Okay.
because it's glaring hugely. Okay, so I think the last time I saw you, I did not have this section anywhere close to complete. So I've got that done, and I will finish this up this evening, and then tomorrow start on the waves and the Mayflower itself. So I'm loving this still. I love the fabric that it's on. You're not going to see any of this dark, which I'm kind of sad about, but you've got little peaks and ridges of dark here. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. So I'm loving it still.
Done.
Yeah.
You have a lot done.
Yeah. So I moved it into this So Much to Love bag. I think this was our August bag, maybe. I don't remember for sure. So I've moved it into this bag because I don't want the box to get damaged, because I want it as a keepsake. So I moved everything into this So Much to Love bag.
It's a collector's item. You don't want it to be banged up.
Yep, it fits in there. Awesome.
Great.
I took this to school last week as we did family presentation, and I shared it with our whole community, and everybody just thought it was the coolest thing ever. So, which is awesome. So that's been my whip. What about you?
I had the second coolest thing at community last week, which is
Here, I'll hold it so you
the
can have
Triforce. I'm officially done two out of the three triangles. This is a miscounting step over here, but not worried about it. And then I'm going to try to finish this last triangle here and be done and start knocking out another project, because that's what I want to do. I'm getting ready to be done with this project.
It's so pretty.
It's great.
The yellow, it's Golden Star.
Golden Star.
It's really just popping off of this black fabric so well.
I think that is probably the way that I'm going to do monochromatic. Is dark fabric and then a
light thread.
A light thread.
That's cool.
Yep. I like it. And
awesome.
I thoroughly enjoy it. And it's just amazing.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about something that I want to get your opinion on. So, I am not a ink circles, long dog, like intricate stitching sort of person.
It's not in your wheelhouse.
I appreciate the design behind it. I don't think I have the patience to stitch those things. I love the look of them. And I think it's more in your wheelhouse than it is mine. But I saw this new to me long dog pattern. I don't know when she actually released it, because I don't know, but I just saw it. It's called The New Normal. And she has an explanation on her website about it, but when you download the pattern, there's even larger explanation of it.
Cool.
And we've all been shoved into these bubbles of shelter through this, I think she calls it a viral storm. Okay. So we've all been shoved into these bubbles of safety, and how they're all like separated. And so I love the idea behind it.
An explanation.
And correct. The representation of what this year has been, and this storm that we've all been thrown in. And so I began to text Katie thoughts from the Stitchy side on Instagram. And I said, have you done a long dog? And she laughed and said, yes.
Have I ever?
She said, I go into long dogs and ink circles and those types of patterns knowing they're not a quick stitch. They may take me years to work on. But I just go into it like that, and I enjoy the process. So it's definitely a process stitching kind of motif. So I said, have you ever used Pattern Keeper? And I wanted to ask you guys this for several weeks now, but I keep forgetting to ask in a floss tube. Is Pattern Keeper. I love to know my stitch count every day. And Jen Lee's planner that I use, I write down my stitch count every day. But I'm literally saying 1, 2, 3, like counting my stitches.
Yeah, kind of going back to the Women of the Mayflower. I mean, you looked at that pattern umpteen times.
Yes.
And that has helped you.
Yeah. I broke down each motif and how much it was.
Yeah, so she can tell you exactly how many stitches the the program is.
Yeah.
And know if she's going to be on or near her count for the day.
Yeah.
So it's very prepped for you. Like
yes, because it is
prep.
super important for me to get done with that in 66
Yes.
days. So with all of that being said, I asked her if she had used Pattern Keeper before. She said yes, but through Pattern Keeper, she figured out she's a highlight and paper person. So as a belated birthday gift, Tech Guy came home and surprised me with this. So if you don't know, Pattern Keeper is only available on Android, okay? We are an iOS family, not because like we're like...
It's just what we know.
It's just what we know. We go with what we know. And so Pattern Keeper is not available on iOS yet. Eventually, hopefully it will be, but not yet. So he came home, he found this. It's a Samsung Galaxy Tab A.
Yep, 10.1.
Yes, it is relatively inexpensive as far as tablets go. And Costco and Best Buy, a couple of places, were having a sale. So he came home and surprised me with this. And I was able to download Pattern Keeper.
Of course.
Thank you, Chris and Chelsea, because they had actually seen the sale and she also wanted to get Pattern Keeper. And so they had purchased it the day before and she was like, hey, just so you know. So Tech Guy came home and surprised me with this. So in talking with Katie, she offered to start
How cool.
the new normal with me.
That's
so
awesome.
we're going to start that together. I'm going to try and use Pattern Keeper. I'm going to try and see how that will work for me. I think I have my fabric picked out. I'm getting opinions today to finalize. Yes, I'm taking a poll today to finalize with my two friends on what fabric. I really am thinking I'm going to do it on a 53-63 count from Legacy Linen in Gothic Ivory. And the reason I think I'm going to do it on that count is because I challenged myself during quarantine to stitch on that Hive account and learn it well. Because a wonderful viewer sent us a ton of fabric and that was part of it. And I was like, I want to try that. And I have plenty of it. And so I just think it's very like representative of the bubble that I was put in during that time. And that I challenged myself to learn that. And I did. And so I think that's what I'm going to try and do now.
I think it's a fabulous idea.
Yes. So I'm either going to do it on 40 count or 53-63 count. So Katie and I are going to start that together and I'm so excited about it. I haven't decided what floss or anything. I'm going to go with a DMC instead of variegation because there are so many tiny, intricate little patterns and I don't have the pattern sitting here in front of me. Y'all can Google it. I'm so sorry. I meant to bring your phone to show it, but I don't know. I think it's going to be awesome.
I think it's going to be fabulous.
Oh, that's what I was saying about the variegated thread. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's all good.
There's so many tiny motifs and things that I think a variegated floss, if it was overly variegated, would take away from that.
I'm really excited that you're starting a monochromatic piece. Mm-hmm. I think those are my favorite pieces. Not because I don't have to change out colors. It's just, I just like it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about haul, shall we?
We shall.
Okay. Wow, I'm sorry. We just sounded like Pam and Steph there. Okay, so, I mean, I guess we shouldn't apologize for that. We just sounded like Pam and Steph. We're not trying to copy.
No.
Okay, so Annie, the Joyfield Stitcher, was having a D-Stash sale, and I talked with her last week a little bit. She is one of those floss tubers that she films every Friday, uploads Friday evening, and then on Saturday she fills into her description box. She is an elementary school teacher, and she's a very sweet, joy-filled person. You can definitely tell she's an elementary school teacher, and she motivates me to keep working on my whips. She has a system, whatever it is, that she works on a lot of whips throughout the week, and right now she's in a starting frenzy, and so she inspires me to like keep trugging away on the progress of my whip.
She is a definition in my book of positivity and uplifting.
Yes.
Like she's a great example of that.
So in fact, we talked last week because I don't think she's ever watched us. I don't think she has any idea who we are, which is totally fine. And I talked to her last week about our hashtag Be an Encouragement, which if you don't know what that is, we started a sal it was before market last year called hashtag B-E-E, like a B, Be an Encouragement sal. And basically what I challenged everybody to do, it's an ongoing sal all the time, is to just stitch something with a bee on it, or like Liz Matthews has a pattern, Be Kind, Be True, which is something I'm getting ready to finish up. And basically it's to remind you that we've been so blessed with these social platforms that we're able to be on. And it is so easy to be negative. And we've had a lot of experience with negativity on this channel. And so it's so easy to get wrapped up in the negativity. And so I just wanted everybody to start stitching something that would encourage them to be kind and to be an encouragement on these social platforms, whether it is Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or here or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't do we barely do social media at all, but to just remind myself, and I invited you to do something similar to remind yourself and use that hashtag to kind of keep going. So I was talking with Annie about that. And so hopefully she's going to start something in this out. We'll see. I don't know. But she was doing a D-stash and I got 2 things that I don't know what I'm going to do with this.
I'm surprised you got 2 things because I heard once she puts them on there, it's pretty...
Oh, once she puts them on there, they go very, very quickly. And so I am building up our fabric stash a little bit. I have no idea what I'm going to put on this fabric, but when I saw it, I was like,
I'm not sure what
this.
you're going to put on this fabric.
So this is a 32 count Bee Stitch Me, and it is called Buttered Popcorn.
And I wish the color would show up.
I know. It looks way more neon than it is in person.
Yes.
I mean, it's bright, but it is not this neon. So this is Bee Stitch Me Buttered Popcorn. And
what's the count?
It is in a 36 count.
Nice.
And so she had, I think, won this in a Friday night fight night. And so she was de-stashing this. And so I picked that up from her. And then I also picked up Where Liberty Dwells by Brinder with Thy Needle and Thread.
No chart. What? Travels alone?
Yeah, so I had to travel with
Had to travel with a companion.
Yeah. So this is a 2019 release. I had seen Barb from Lost and Floss stitching this. She had posted, I think, on her Instagram, and I was like, oh, I have to stitch that. So, super cute. So I did that. Also, my friend Julie, the Gulf Coast Stitcher, was having a sale on her Etsy shop. Actually, no, I don't think... No, it's not an Etsy shop. It's an actual website. Yeah. So I picked up some patterns that I've had in my wish list. I would like to pick these up eventually. I picked up a bunch of them. I will show you most of them except for one because it's a Christmas present. And so I don't want to spoil that. So I was like, what are you looking at? Okay, so the first one is a Merry Christmas sampler from La-Di-Da.
La-Di-Da.
Not pretty? I love that berry bowl. Like both of those berry bowls are super cute. Okay, and then I have Basket Full of Wintertime from With Thy Needle and Thread. Look at that Santa. So if you've been with us for very long, you know that we don't do Santa in our house, but we do decorate with Santa. And so that will look perfect in our dining room. We decorate with vintage Santas. Yes. I'm a vintage Santa nut. I love the cherry-cheeked, the St. Nicholas looking, like super cute. So we do that in our dining room. Okay, when I saw this one, I knew I had to have it. So this is a cereal bowl collection from Plum Street Samplers. And this is lesson 3. It says, the daily labors of the bee awake my soul to industry. So that's going to get started very soon, which in plans we'll talk about my new year. This is one from Stephanie Webb of Lindy Stitches. Rooftop Cocoa Shop. I have wanted this since she released it and I hadn't bought it yet.
It's awesome.
So Julie was having a sale, so I picked it up.
Why not?
Yep. This is Blackbird Designs 3 stockings for December called Merry December. That stocking on the front is adorable, but guys, look at that one with that house on it and all the white stitching.
I lost her on house.
I love it so much. It's going to look fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's super cute. Then I got another Where Liberty Dwells housewife from Heartstring Sampler. I actually bought this as a Christmas gift for someone, but they already have the chart. So I'll just keep this for myself and I'm going to stitch it. I just thought it was beautiful. I was going to kit it up. So, and then lastly from Plum Street Samplers again, I got Home for Christmas. Because house. First of all, look at the house, but also the quilt blocks around the house, like as that border. Adorable. So that all came from Julie, the Golf Stitcher.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a fun little shopping haul. Okay, and then I was on eBay just looking, as one does, and I came across this Better Homes and Garden Book Club Prairie Houses Sampler Kit. So this is a kit from 1989.
Is that Ada?
It is Ada. That the 4 seasons in the house, spring, summer, winter, and fall. Look at the cat. Are you joking?
Is that 310?
So stinking cute. So this is a kit. It's unopened still. It's not even like, it's sealed. And I got this. It comes with all the floss and an Ada that you'll need. And it's a 14 count Ada. This measures about 9 by 12. So they have it to where you stitch it all together. I will probably break those up. I just think this is beautiful. It's from 1989. And this, I guess, is when Prairie Schooler had decided they really wanted to like branch out and like not only have their patterns, but they like wanted to throw a lot of things out there.
Sure.
So they did some club kits with Better Homes and Garden. And so I was able to pick this up for super cheap comparatively. So I was really excited to get my hands on this.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So that will get started before the end of the year. And then lastly in haul, before we talk about our plans, this is our September So Much to Love bag of the month. Comes with these super cute salt box houses with the lace trim. And then I always get the little
companion.
Yeah, the little companion bag.
Little floss bag.
Yes. And then this month she always puts a little bit of stash tea. So this is going to go in our stash of stash. This is cinnamon apple chamomile. So actually I am allergic to cinnamon. So I won't be able to drink this, but I know some friends who are coming in the coming month. And so that'll stay here for them.
It's already coming.
And then this is a sampling of Memories by LaDonna. She does these really cute thread keeps. And so she did one to match that fabric for the club this month.
That's very nice.
Which was awesome. So this will go in my project bag stash. So I love it.
Cool.
That's awesome. So let's talk about plans.
I'm interested to know what your plans are.
Okay, so for this week, or you want to talk about the new year?
I'm talking about everything.
Okay, so I have told you guys for about 2 months now that 2021, I'm not going to start anything new. I have loved how like Pam has done it. Several people have worked only on whips in 2020. And I love how they're just finishing all the things and displaying them. And I want to enjoy the stitching. I love the process, but I also love the outcome and like showing that off in our home and giving them as gifts and things like that. So for 2021, I'm going to have no new starts with a couple of allowances. Like the Be an Encouragement, I always have a SAL going, or like a project going for that. So that will just continue to keep going. I always have a whip going with Stephanie as our like best friend SAL. I'll have like at least
a birthday start.
I'll have a birthday start. I'll have a couple of new starts that will allow me new starts for market releases, things like that, because those we like to promote designers, things like that. So we will, there will be some allowances, but I was talking with Chelsea the other day and I was like, I need a final push because I won't have Mania next year to start anything new.
You'll have Mania in your own way.
Yes.
Yes.
But I won't start anything new for Mania. So I'm like, I want a final push of like a big start. So we came up with the idea on New Year's Eve, we're going to have 12 new starts. Okay. So from noon to midnight, we will start something new every hour. I don't know if we'll be together on New Year's. It would be great, but I don't know what their plans are. But we will start something new every hour on the hour from noon to midnight. I'll have 12 new starts going into the new year.
Wow. And
so then that will round my whips out somewhere. I don't know how many.
I think she's afraid to say it. I think she's afraid to say it.
So, like some of the patterns that I've got, and I'm allowing myself to start anything I want until then. I just want a last big push of like a lot of starts.
What's considered a start?
50 stitches or more. I know I'm crazy for saying that. Everybody thinks I'm so insane. You, but I really think a new start is like 50 stitches or more.
Okay.
So, with that being, to make it a new start, a whip. For it to graduate into the whip category, it's got to be at least 50 stitches.
Okay.
So, that's going to be, I'm going to start some things, like I'm starting Long Dog soon with Katie. I'm going to start, Steph and I are almost done with our current SAL, so we'll start the next one, which we already have, that. And so, I'll start things up until that point. I'm just going to set aside 12. I don't know if they'll be thematic or not, but I'll just set aside 12 that I will start on New Year's Eve.
That's cool. And then we still have our samplers for 2020 that we need to finish up.
We still have samplers.
Oh, we've got things to do.
Oh yeah.
I might have to change gears after Triforce.
Yeah.
Because we've got to get those done.
Yeah. What is your sampler?
All Souls Band.
Oh, that's right. And you're almost done with that.
I'm almost done with that one.
So, with that being said, that's my long-term plan for the rest of the year. I haven't come up with a name for it yet.
Insanity?
So, yeah. So, if you guys have an idea of a New Year name, New Year's Eve name, something for us to call it, and if you want to join in, we would love to have you. How fun would that New Year's party be, just social media-wise, of like everybody doing 12 new starts for the new year?
That's cool.
Or 21 if you want to do like 2021. 21 new starts for the year, whatever you choose. But to just do, I just think that would be really, really fun.
I think it'd be really cool.
So.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do next year, let alone like next month.
Yeah.
So.
My immediate plans this week are to finalize my fabric and floss for Long Dog and to hopefully get that started within the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because I know Katie has a very short window of things she can start.
I've heard that.
And so I know that window is coming up soon. It's like 5 days, I think, that she can start new things. And then keep chugging away on Coming to America.
So yeah, next, the immediate plans is to finish this triangle, and then depending on where this lands, I need to probably bust out All Souls Band and finish that up before the new year. Yeah. Before the year is done, before New Year, because it's fitting. My All Souls Band is pretty fitting. So, and then go from there. I don't know. Maybe get crazy. Maybe get this done and All Souls Band. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Wow.
Yeah, lofty goals.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Did I show this?
No, you did not.
Okay, so this is just a little kindness. One of the moms in our homeschool community is a Color Street person, and I know there's some floss tubers who love Color Street. Mm-hmm. She gifted me this week, and I just wanted to share it because this is still out there. You can still buy it. It's called Never Forgotten, and it is a set that brings awareness to miscarriages and pregnancy loss. And so I just wanted to show that. It's very near and dear to her heart. Yep. And so, you know, if Color Street is your thing, that might be
check it out.
Yeah, something to check out. So that was just a little bit of kindness that was sent to us this week. So,
thanks, Jody.
Yeah. So.
All right. We say that to say this. This has been a short one.
This has been a very short one.
And it's okay. Yeah. Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're long. You just go with it.
We've got a Friend Friday coming up, which is exciting.
Yes.
So, yeah. If you have not watched our newest video, watch Ale and Ada. They are a new Flosstube channel. They just completed their 3rd video. About
to be over 500 subscribers. So congrats
awesome.
To them.
Yeah, so fantastic.
Yes.
And so you guys, we've been talking about them on our channel for a very long time. And so the fact that they're making a Flosstube now is so awesome.
And they're enjoying it.
And they're enjoying it, doing it together as a married couple.
Absolutely.
So. All right, well, we will let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining us in the Hive this week. We hope that you have a fantastic, positive, productive week, and we will see you all later. Bye.